Hey, Liam and James. So I've been doing some research on the different education programs. Before I say that, though, I did not do it. Okay. Anyway, the private universities, well, Purdue University is not a private university, but this program that I had sent you the website on, Global University, they say they're flexible with active duty, but they're actually not. So I logged in I requested information pretending like I was an active duty service member asking for information. They sent me information and then I read everything really closely. They require you to request to stop the program when you go on deployment. And if you don't do that, I think they keep charging the VA money for your education. And I have heard from other veteran counselors that programs that do that can eat up your education fund to where you end up not having any. So no way would I mess with Purdue. Liberty also does not cooperate with active duty service members. So I was looking at, here in California, we have a community college system. I would imagine Florida does too. It's cheap. And so I was talking to a veteran counselor via email, and she said, if you want to take classes as an active duty service member, the veteran, you can get VA assistance, but you have to get approval from your chain of command, and they have to come up with an education plan. So it's a lot of hoops to jump through. And then what if they say no? And the other thing is, what if you fail a class for some reason? Then they're going to know that, right? And it's going to affect your funding and all that. So in my mind, I think what would be easier is just to take classes on your own as a resident and not even attach yourself to the military and just knock out a few classes. So for Liam, I logged you in. You're still an active student at Grossmont-Cuyamaca Community College District. So you could take any online class you want, and you don't need to list that you're active duty or anything, and just pay the tuition. And it's $46 a unit. So we can talk more details about that, and then maybe take one class a semester. And then if you have a semester where you're gonna have more downtime, maybe take two classes, I wouldn't take more than 2 or 3. And then you just take them as you want, and you don't even need to get the military involved, and you wouldn't get any veterans assistance for it, which is fine. It's not even expensive. But then when you get out of the military, then you could use the GI Bill and start, finishing up your degree. So James, for Florida, they must have a community college system. I would expect that's cheap. They've got to have online classes. And certainly they have the state universities, but community college is going to be the cheaper one. And you would want one that's going to have a bachelor's degree transfer, but pretty much any state community college, the courses would transfer to a state university later. So you have to think about what degree. Now I know Liam was thinking about business. That's actually a really good degree because it crosses over multiple disciplines. The other thing is it's a big degree where classes aren't canceled in it. So a low enrolled type of class might get canceled, but one that's higher enrolled wouldn't. The problem with that is maybe it would fill up too fast, but a lot of times colleges are needing students, so they usually take extra students, especially if it's online. So my advice from all the research I've done is don't even get involved with your veterans assistance. Take some online community college classes for whatever degree program you want. James, I'm happy to do some research for you if you want me to. I'm sure it's online, like what classes to take, but you could knock out some general ed. Liam, we can talk on the phone later about maybe a plan for stuff that you could start taking. I know you guys are maybe going to go on deployment in the spring, so that I don't know how soon you can get started on this, but for us, the registration starts in November for the spring semester, Liam. We can talk about that later if you want. Anyway, just wanted to share that information with you, and I thought it'd be easier to make a video than try to type it all out. So let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye. Have a great day, night, whatever time it is.